हेलो। बढ़िया हो यार मैं। आप कैसे हो? वालेकुम अस्सलाम। टूटा दिल हाजिर। ओके। टूटा दिल आदिल हाजिर। अच्छा। हेलो। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। यार आप भी नाम भूल जाते हैं। यार यहाँ पे हर रोज 50-80 चैट आते हैं और उसमें कम से कम 20-30 अलग अलग नाम होते हैं यार, तो सबका नाम याद रखना थोड़ा तो मुश्किल होता है। एंड वैसे भी मैं किसी का भी नाम याद नहीं रख पाता, मेरी मेमोरी थोड़ी वीक है। आई थिंक आई हैव एडीएचडी, तो मैं नाम याद नहीं रख पाता लोगों का। मैं बर्थडेज भी याद नहीं रख पाता वैसे। हेलो। हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कल 2 दिन स्ट्रीम नहीं होने वाली क्योंकि आई एम अच्छा, कल नहीं होने वाली स्ट्रीम, परसों होगी वापस। कल नहीं होगी स्ट्रीम बिकॉज आई वोंट बी होम। आई एम गोइंग आउट फॉर अ वीकेंड वेकेशन, 1 डे वेकेशन, 24 आवर्स। ठीक है। आपने बोला था ना टेक एक्शन, मैंने ले लिया। दैट्स अमेजिंग। बढ़िया है यार। कौन सी चीज में एक्शन लिया? अब लेते जाओ बस। यू कांट स्टॉप, यू डोंट गेट टू स्टॉप भैया। मैं सोच रही, मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल है एलियन एक्स एडिट ये नाम से। ओके। भैया मैं सोच रही हूँ ड्रॉप लेने का, बस डर है कि मैं मेरा साल ना बर्बाद हो जाए, लाइक कंपेयर टू माय कॉलेज गोइंग फ्रेंड्स। अगर आप लो ड्रॉप तो कन्विक्शन के साथ लो, पूरे भरोसे के साथ, वरना मत लो। ठीक है, इट्स नॉट वर्थ इट। अगर आप सिर्फ ये सोच कर ले रहे हो, आप खुद नहीं श्योर हो अपने आपके ऊपर, तो आप मत लो ड्रॉप। ये मेरा सजेशन रहेगा आपको। गेम डेव बनना है क्योंकि वैलोरेंट में इंटरेस्ट था। स्ट्रीमर एंड प्रोग्रामर बनने लायक तो दम नहीं है, एक रोड मैप या गाइड दे सकते गेम डेव या गेम डिजाइनर बनने के लिए? अगर आपको गेम आप अगर गेम डेव बनना चाहते हो तो आपको वैलोरेंट में इंटरेस्ट होने से कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता ना, क्योंकि गेम खेलने में और गेम डिजाइन करने में बहुत ज्यादा फर्क है। और आप अभी गेम खेलते हो थोड़े घंटों के लिए, फिर आपके पास ऑप्शन होता है कि वापस आप कोई और चीज करो, ऐसे ब्रेक ले लेकर। जब आप अगर एक गेम डिजाइनर बन जाओगे, तब आपके पास ऑप्शन नहीं होगा और आपको इस चीज को बार बार करते रहना पड़ेगा, हर रोज करना पड़ेगा। तो आप क्या करने के लिए रेडी हो ये चीज? और अब रोड मैप के लिए तो आप यूट्यूब सर्च कर सकते हो, आपको जो गेम डेव फील्ड में है वो आपको बेटर गाइड कर पाएंगे। लेकिन मैं आपको फ्रेमवर्क बोल सकता हूँ कि, या मैं आपको इतना बता सकता हूँ कि आपको अनलेस एंड अनटिल उस चीज में इंटरेस्ट होगा ना, आप नहीं कर पाओगे। एंड आप गलत समझ रहे हो यहाँ पे। आपको लग रहा है कि क्योंकि आपको गेम खेलना पसंद है उसका मतलब है कि आप गेम डेव भी बन सकते हो, तो बहुत फर्क होता है उन दोनों चीज में। आपने कभी देखा है कि गेम डेव को एक्चुअली में क्या करना पड़ता है अपने प्रोफेशन में? क्या क्या उसकी डेली रूटीन क्या होती है? क्या आपने कोई भी गेम डिजाइन करने की ट्राई की है? आपने कुछ भी ट्राई किया है उस चीज को लेकर? उसके बाद आपको पता चलेगा, 1 महीने ट्राई करने के बाद वो भी, क्या आप एक्चुअली में वो चीज कर भी पाओगे कि नहीं। मिनिमम 1 मंथ बाय द वे। What can a person do with many interests? Prioritize. Prioritize the biggest interest that that person has, and then using that one interest, you can actually utilize all of your different interests. To give you an example, now I'm interested in talking, right? In general, I'm interested in guiding people. I'm interested in philosophy. So what could I do related to these interests? I know that I have artistic instincts. Well, I found out eventually. And what was the best thing that I could do? I could actually post on social media. I could post on YouTube. So here I get to express my opinion, express my thoughts, At the same time, I get to talk about my mistakes, and through those I can also help other people do the same thing. And of course, all of this is through my mouth. It's coming through my mouth. I'm communicating, so I'm speaking, I'm doing something that I love doing anyway. I love talking, I love explaining. For the people who know me in real life, this is how I am. I literally over explain everything to the right to some people, okay? But yeah, I love talking and I love explaining things to people. So like, this is literally what I'm well suited for. And using this, I can explore a lot of interest. Now I can make a channel where I talk about philosophy. I can do so many things related to my other interests as well. But you need to start with one of the interests. That is where you need to prioritize. So you cannot at the same time have too many interests. Like, one of them you will have to choose, and then others you get to explore alternatively. But that has to be the framework. Otherwise you'll just get stuck, you'll get overwhelmed, and you won't end up doing anything. प्लीज ब्रो, कैन यू वॉच माई एडिट्स एंड कमेंट? मुझे एडिट्स के बारे में इतना आइडिया नहीं यार, तो भी मैं आपके एडिट्स देख सकता हूँ. कैन यू हाउ डू आई फाइंड आउट? अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है, देखता हूँ मैं आपके एडिट्स. आई डू यू हैव द स्पाइडरमैन? कौन सा वाला एडिट देखो आपका? वो मुझे बताओ. खुदा करे कि मेरी अगली जीएम की कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स कम से कम आप जैसी तो हो, जो अगर इंटरेस्ट लूज कर रही हो तो बोल सके, ना कि मुझ पे चीट करे जब मैं कॉम में पढ़ा और रहूं. यार भूल जाओ, मूव ऑन. भाई क्या हम डिक्टेटरशिप की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं? ब्रो आपको थंबनेल भेजा, मैं याद हूं. मैं यार, बहुत सारे लोगों ने थंबनेल भेजी. ऑनेस्टली कोई भी थंबनेल मुझे इंप्रेसिव नहीं लगी. जितने भी लोगों ने थंबनेल भेजी, उससे बेटर मैं बना सकता हूँ अगर मैं थोड़ा एफर्ट दे दूं. तो आई डिड नॉट लाइक एनीवन्स थंबनेल. बहुत बेसिक सी थंबनेल भेजी थी मुझे लोगों ने यार. मुझे नहीं पसंद आई. मतलब किसी की भी मिनिमलिस्टिक डिजाइन भी नहीं पसंद आई. मतलब किसी ने भी कोई क्रिएटिविटी यूज करने की ट्राई नहीं की. मैंने बोला था कि आप ये लगा दो, उन्होंने उतना करके इसे मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो एहसान कर रहे हैं. तो मैं क्या करूं यार उसमें. मुझे नहीं पसंद आई कोई भी थंबनेल. मतलब एक इंटरेस्ट को पकड़ो इन सर्टेन टाइम. तो या वो तो है, लेकिन वही है कि गलत फहमी होती है. हमें लगता है कि हमारे मल्टीपल इंटरेस्ट है, तो हम जितने ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट एक बार में करेंगे उतना ज्यादा अच्छा होगा. लेकिन वैसा नहीं होता. अगर आपको सारे इंटरेस्ट को एक्सप्लोर करने का चांस भी चाहिए ना, तो यू हैव टू चूज समथिंग. क्योंकि एक चीज तो स्टेबल होनी चाहिए ना आपके लाइफ में. ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप कितना मैनेज कर सकते हो? आपका एक करियर चल रहा है, साइड बाय साइड आप एक दूसरी चीज पे अपना काम कर रहे हो. कोई एक इंटरेस्ट है, उसको हॉबी जैसे आप काम कर रहे हो. अगर आपकी इतनी सारी हॉबीज है, तो आप वो हॉबीज करने में ही स्टक रह जाओगे ना. वरना फिर आप कोई भी एक चीज पहले चूज करो. दैट कैन बी फ्रॉम योर हॉबी. द पॉइंट हियर इज कि आपको एक बार में एक से दो चीज मैक्सिमम करनी है. उससे ज्यादा अगर आप करते हो ना, तो आपके ब्रेन में ओवरलोड हो जाता है. आप मैनेज नहीं कर सकते. आपकी आपकी कैपेसिटी उतनी है ही नहीं कि आप मैनेज कर सको. आप छोड़ो, बड़े से बड़े लोग जितने भी लोग हैं, जितनी मल्टीटास्किंग कर सकते हैं, जितने डिसिप्लिन लोग हैं, उतना लोड नहीं ले सकते. So the key is to do lesser things, but doing them better and doing them with more focus. That will give you better results, and that has given me better results in my life. एक से दो, that is the ideal. Any recent four, bro? Any recent four, bro? Okay, I'll watch the Emperor. That's amazing. That's really good. I watched the Ronaldo one, and that's amazing. And that's an amazing edit. If you keep doing this, you can actually make this, like, you can actually end up getting people who will pay you for this. I don't know if you have already, because that is a good thumbnail. But you, if you keep doing this, you will definitely make it monetizable. I don't know what your goal is, but I really love that edit. लाइव चेक करना मेरा थंबनेल प्लीज. मैंने कर लिया आपका थंबनेल. मैंने जितने भी थंबनेल आए थे मैंने सारे देखे हैं यार, मुझे उसमें से कोई भी नहीं पसंद आया. स्पाइडर ब्रांड न्यू डे. हेलो भैया, डिड यू लाइक नो नॉन वेज, व्हाट डू यू मीन? I was pretty decent in studies, gone for bio after 10th, which was not my interest, but it was a mistake. Now taking 3 drops for NEET, getting 540s, won't get government med college for MBBS, might get BAMS. Confused, I'm decide any shit. Go for whatever you can get. And since now you are all into this, do not look back, okay? Give that last attempt. I assume how many attempts that you have left. If you don't have any attempts left, then look for what you can get to closest, okay? If you can get to BMS, if you really want to, give it one more chance, but be fully convicted, okay? Since you've given 3 years to this, and if you really think that you can do it, you have it in you, then go for it. Otherwise, I would recommend you to stop and accept that this is not for you, and do something related to whatever you learned in the last 3 years. You say that you can make it to BAMS. That is pretty good if you can make it to that. Basically, my advice to you would be to go in one direction. Do not be in this confusion, because right now you're like half leg is here, half leg is here. So you need to actually put the entire leg in one thing. If you know yourself enough, you've seen yourself in the last 3 years. If you've really put in the most amount of effort you can and you still cannot get the marks, then I have some bad news for you, right? You'll need to look into different things. But if you really know that, okay, in the last 3 years you've really made progress and you can do the final bit and you can actually make it even into the least thing, BAMS, which is not bad, then go for that. And then look for alternatives related to medicine or for the things that you have been preparing for in the last 3 years, because people do all sorts of things, right? See if that's an option. You can also consider teaching people. I mean, you look for your alternatives, right? But the biggest part here would be for you to accept things. You have to come to the acceptance. That's the most important thing for you. If you are going to keep trying and trying again, it's ultimately wasted time if you cannot make it. If you've already given it 3 years, 3 years is a long 3 years is a big enough time for you to make it. If you cannot, then you have to accept it, that is the reality. Do not be in the stuck position where you're just waiting. All right, because that won't take you anywhere ultimately. भाईजान इंटरेस्ट तो प्रो वैलोरेंट प्लेयर एंड स्ट्रीमर एंड कंटेंट क्रिएटर बनने का था, बट वो साइड बाय साइड कर सकता, पैरेंट्स को दिखाने के लिए तो बीसीए में फोकस रहना पड़ेगा ना. हाँ बिल्कुल यार, ऐसे ही आस्ते आस्ते करते जाओ. कंफ्यूज. थैंक्स, अंडरस्टूड. एनआईटी जयपुर एमबीए के ऊपर क्या कहोगे? एनआईटी जयपुर एमबीए बहुत स्पेसिफिक नहीं हो गया ये? मतलब मैं क्या क्या ही बोलूँ एक कॉलेज के ऊपर. अल्टीमेटली डिपेंड्स कि क्या सिचुएशन है, क्या मतलब पूरी स्टोरी के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है ना. कोई एक कॉलेज अपने आप में कुछ नहीं होता. आपके मोटिव, ये सारी चीजों पर डिपेंड करता है. रही डोंट डू अगेन दिस, डोंट गो फॉर नीट नाउ. रही जब आपका इंटरेस्ट नहीं था तो आगे भी मत करो. 3-4 साल ही खराब हुए हैं, कम से कम 3 तारीख तो बच जाएंगे. करेक्ट करेक्ट, बिल्कुल. अच्छा, अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बताओ भाईजान, सीटीसी और एनहांस सैलरी में कितना डिफरेंस रहता? देखो, जनरल फॉर्मूला ये है कि आपकी जो भी सीटीसी रहती है ना, उसको 15 से डिवाइड करना होता है. सो वही है फॉर्मूला ब्रो. यस, टेल मी गाइस. यू आई हैव 7 more minutes. अच्छा, लाइव कर देता हूँ यार वीडियो. माई वीडियो इज रेडी फॉर टुडे. आज की वीडियो में थोड़ा लेट हो गया, लेकिन अब हो जाएगी पोस्ट. अभी पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ, अभी पब्लिश कर रहा हूँ. Can you watch my Thor edit? I've already watched your edit. I've already watched your edits, bro. I've already watched that Ronaldo edit. देखो, आप ऐसे मुझसे कमेंट करवा के कोई फायदा नहीं है। आप आपके लिए बेस्ट यही होगा कि आप एक्चुअली में जो आपकी ऑडियंस है वो आपके लिए कमेंट करे। अगर मैं कमेंट कर भी लूंगा तो मुझे मुझे ये सारी एडिट मैं देखता नहीं हूँ, तुम आपकी ऑडियंस ही नहीं हूं मैं। तो आप अपना काम करते रहो और अपने आप कमेंट्स कमेंट्स दूसरों से मत एक्सपेक्ट करो कि वो आप सामने से मत मांगो। अगर आपकी वीडियो अच्छी रही है, आपका जो भी एडिट है अच्छा रहा, तो लोग अपने आप कमेंट करेंगे, ठीक है। हेलो रमन, लॉन्ग टाइम। मेरे एग्जाम्स खत्म हो गए यार। यार बढ़िया है यार। हाउ वर योर एग्जाम्स? आपके कोई ना कोई एग्जाम्स चल ही रहे होते यार हमेशा। हाउ डू आई मोनेटाइज? ओके, मोनेटाइज। या आई लाइक्ड इट, आई लाइक्ड इट। I literally talked about it in the stream. I don't think you were here when I was talking about it. Okay. I have American audience. That's great. The American audience actually pays a lot more than Indian audience. Having Indian audience. एक मंथ हुआ था स्टार्ट करके। एक मंथ के लिए बहुत अच्छी बढ़िया प्रोग्रेस है यार आपकी। बट आप योर गोल शुड बी टू मेक दिस मोनेटाइजेबल। उसके लिए आपको ये एक नंबर वन करते रहना पड़ेगा, और दूसरा आपको अब लोगों को भेजना स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा। लाइक यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट इज योर एडिटिंग स्टाइल, व्हाट सेपरेट्स यू फ्रॉम अदर पीपल, and you also like, did you enjoy it? That is the question that you need to ask yourself if you want to turn this into a monetizable thing. Now I have to drop one subject from English: literature, medieval history, philosophy. What's your thought? I'm thinking of dropping English. Medieval history, philosophy. Which one do you like better? If it was me, I would also drop literature. No, I don't know. I think I would drop medieval history because that's so confusing. I like all three of those subjects. I understand why you are confused about it. I love all of those three subjects, but I think it would be something between medieval history and English literature. What was in literature? I don't know. Does literature have dialectics and all of those kind of plays that we used to have back in the 9 10 standard? मतलब जैसे शेक्सपियर, वो सारे प्लेस होते थे, वैसा ही है क्या आपके इंग्लिश लिटरेचर में? I'm sure now. I've come up with something. I would drop medieval history. It would be like English literature for me. Okay. Shakespearean dramas है English literature में. Then I would drop English literature. I will freaking drop that. What about medieval history? What does that have? Does that also have dramas and plays? अरे आपकी भी okay. I enjoy it and I'm planning to do AI digital marketing course. With my edit skills, I can work in marketing for companies. Don't you think it's much more direct for you to work with YouTubers, because you can edit and YouTubers need editors? In fact, hell, I need editor. I need a video editor soon. I'm going to need one. So that is a more potent market for you. I had 90% in 12th. I'm 20 right now. WTF, this audience is like really. I'm sorry, Rahi, if that sounds weird to you, but Yeah. गाइस रिलैक्स यार, रिलैक्स। आप ये कैसी बात कर रहे हो यार? मतलब उसने एडवाइस पूछी, उसके स्टिक टू द एडवाइस, राइट? No, just medieval Indian and medieval world history. Okay, then I would definitely choose medieval Indian and medieval world history. God damn, Raman, you have some interesting subjects. You have some amazing subjects. I think our interests really match. What are you doing again? Is it BA English? Is it BA in English honors? Is that what it's called? Bro, I can help you in editing, but I never edited long form video. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a long form. I mean, I make do with whatever I can right now. But I'm still confused about choosing a right career. Okay, and what are you doing about it? What are you doing about choosing the right career? Are you taking any action? Are you trying to take? Are you trying to do different sort of skills? Are you trying to learn anything? I gave my NEET examination, but I failed. Okay, that's you need to get over it. You need to move on over that. That's okay. As far as you can accept that and you can move on, it won't matter in the long run. You will look back at that time and you will laugh. Take your lessons from it and move on. Learning video editing, how can I improve more in it? By continuing doing that. Seriously, by continuing that. Like literally, if you want to improve at something, you will have to keep doing that. And eventually the realizations will come to you as you do it. Like the first step is for you to continue doing it. BA currently in second year. If I pass, I'll move on to third year undergraduate in Allahabad Uni. I have no idea how that works, Raman, but that's great. That's great. It sounds like you have some amazing, interesting subjects. So I would have fun studying those. So I certainly think that you have fun studying them as well. जुनेद, मैं आपका कमेंट क्या लूं? लेकिन आपका कमेंट तो किसी और से आप बात कर रहे हो ना, तो मैं उसमें आपका क्या कमेंट लूं? नीट का तो रिजल्ट नहीं आया, फेल कैसे हुआ? I don't know. Maybe they know their marks already. Maybe they know they did not make it. Maybe their paper did not go as well as planned. So of course people can know beforehand. Bro, I calculate. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. You don't choose a career, the career chooses you. All you can do is move forward. Yeah, that's very much true. That as you keep moving through and taking action, as you keep doing things in your life, you will eventually find out. But the key here is to not spend time overthinking, or not to spend time doing things passively, or being stuck in the loop. That is this for me, is this for me, I'm still confused, I'm still confused. The major thing that you can do is you can take action in relation to your skill, uh, in terms of work, whatever. Just keep doing something and eventually you will find out your passion. And even if you don't find your passion, you will find something that you like. You will find something that you're interested in enough to keep going, and that will keep you afloat, and you will automatically get ideas in regards to that. And that you will craft out a career out of nowhere and nobody will expect it. But the key and the major thing for you is to never shred yourself of that curiosity. You need to always have that curiosity in you. Now, it's not important for you to have the curiosity about the same thing as everyone else does, but it is very much important for you to continue asking questions and to have that bit of curiosity to try different things. मेरा कमेंट पढ़ दो, जस्ट ऊपर वाला. कौन सा कमेंट पढ़ू यार आपका? मैं नहीं पढ़ने वाला वो कमेंट आपका। Hello, bhaiya, I wanted to ask something. As a judge to study a foreign language, which one would you pick? Japanese, German, Chinese, Italian, or French? I choose I choose either French or German, one of those, because I've heard that the work-life balance in European countries is really great. And if I would have learned any of those languages, either German or French, probably I would prioritize French because that place is known to have the best work-life balance. So I'd love to work in a place like that where I could get that amazing work-life balance. And in the side, I would do my passion. I would do this thing anyway. Ideally, I would work for for something that I'm passionate about, of course. But yeah, I really love I would love something which would have a good work life balance. No place in India has a good work life balance. It's not that no place does. Certainly the companies that I work for had good work life balances, but I just got lucky. One of the companies that I worked for, it was a startup, it was a one man show. That was really terrible, my experience there. But yeah, that was a mistake I made in my career. कमेंट पढ़ दो. Bro, what you did and how you got clear. I spent 5 years in the wrong career, in the wrong degree. That's how I got clarity about what I don't want to do. And as I got the clarity of what I don't want to do in the 5 years, I was also trying different things. One of those things is like I read a lot of books, and I was always interested in just in general. Like I was a very hobby oriented person. I had lots of hobbies. I was into self improvement. I was into lots of different things generally, but like this is what I was really always thinking about, like that I could have a YouTube channel at some point. And finally, in like after I was done with my college and after I had spent a year trying to figure out if I wanted to continue doing coding, that's when I decided that I cannot do coding. And then I shifted my career. I tried something else, which was sales. Then I tried in sales for maybe 1 year, you could say. That's when I finally came to well, when I was doing the sales thing, I realized that I like it, but I don't like it enough to continue working in it. And this is what came up next. Like this is what is ideal for me as of now. This is literally the perfect career choice for me. So that's why I'm giving all my time on this. I'm investing, I'm going all the way into this. I'm taking risk, I'm doing whatever I should for this because I really trust myself with this. So yeah, that's my journey and that's my experience, and that's how I came to clarity about what I wanted to do for my career. I think don't make one thing as your life career. Do whatever you like in stages after you get your income. Yeah, I never. Uh, what is the word for it? I never advocate for a one lean one like. I can't even come up with a word for it. I never advocate for a one dimensional way of thought in regards to career. It's like an entire process. It's a complicated process, so you cannot ever come to a conclusion that okay, this is the only thing. At all times it will change for you. It's not necessary that you need to stick to one thing. You have to, ultimately it's like you have to be a polymath in this day and age. For all the people who do not know what a polymath is someone who's like a master at a master level or an expert level in regards to at least 3 to 4 subjects. Okay, and that would be the ideal for me, at least personally. That's what my thought process is. That's what I've learned from my experience in this day and age. That's what you need to be. You need to be a one man business. So basically you need to have at least 2 to 3 skills that you are damn good at, which makes you irreplaceable. And as a result you like a lot of career options open up for you. So but those 3 core skills you must have, and you must, but the thing is you cannot rush it. You will eventually get there, and it's like a whole process. It might take a lot of years, but it is definitely worth it at the end, because then you'll become irreplaceable and eventually you will also get paid for it. So your goal is just to keep going and taking action. देखो, तुम राज शर्मानी को इंटरव्यू दोगे जस्ट अ पॉडकास्ट। तुम राज शर्मानी को इंटरव्यू दोगे जस्ट अ पॉडकास्ट। क्यों नहीं दूंगा यार, बिल्कुल दूंगा। I will turn 18 in 2 days. I should see my life as a long-term goal, not a short-term profession for income to become rich. Yes, correct, exactly. That's what I vouch for. That's what I have talked about in so many of my videos as well. Not talking about computer languages. इन जनरल ही यार ये अप्रोच लाइफ को लेकर ही बहुत ज्यादा रेलेवेंट है कि आप लाइफ को ही देखो। अगर आप जब भी आप शॉर्ट टर्म पे कोई डिसीजन लेते हो ना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप हेल्थ को लेकर देख लो। आप अभी अगर कोई अनहेल्दी चीज खाओगे तो आपको हो सकता है बहुत पसंद आए, वो बहुत मजा आए, लेकिन लॉन्ग टर्म में यू नो फॉर अ फैक्ट कि इफ यू आर नॉट मेंटेनिंग एंड सस्टेनिंग अ हेल्दी लेवल ऑफ अ डाइट, यू विल सफर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे। आपको हॉस्पिटल के बिल्स देने पड़ेगी, यू माइट गेट अ लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर हेल्थ, you might not be able to enjoy for the rest of your life. But if you sacrifice a little, if you discipline yourself, then you will start enjoying food actually, and you actually look at nutrition, you learn nutrition, you do the harder thing, you start cultivating good eating habits. In the long run, what is going to happen? Your life is going to improve as a result of that, right? So that's what you need to do in terms of anything. If whatever you want in life, you will have to cultivate the habit to look at life in the long term, not in the short term. The more you can do that, the better you will get, and the more people you will overcome, because most people cannot do this. It's not an easy thing, right? It's not easy to be disciplined. French songs are very good, so I will learn French for understanding them. I have never heard a French song. The only French I probably know is Te amo, right? Te amo. That's the only thing I know. Probably. Practically speaking, how hard is getting a job in European countries? It's not about getting a job in whatever country, it's more about cultivating your skills. Uh, if you are sort of above average in any skill, right, in one or two skills, then you can definitely get a job anywhere in the world. Of course it will take some effort, but that is very much doable, given that you have your skills figured out. What is it that you have? Maybe two or three things that you are really good at, irreplaceable at, in fact, then anybody will be willing to hire you. But of course, like, that will take for you to have at least two to three skills which you are really good at, which nobody else in the world can do apart from you, which you are specifically made for even. So it's not about, yeah. I really, guys, I really need someone, like, I really need to work on my thumbnails, by the way. Like, this is my personal thought, opinion, जो भी आप बोल लो यार, मैं वही यार, मेरे thumbnails really, they are like a bottleneck in my YouTube videos, and edit भी करनी है मुझे अपनी videos को. So those are some things that I need to work on. मुझे नहीं पसंद एडिटिंग इतनी, बट मैं करने लग गया हूँ थोड़ी थोड़ी। अब मुझे वो इफेक्ट्स जो होते हैं ना, ग्राफिक, क्या बोलते हैं, एनिमेशन मुझे डालने हैं अपनी वीडियोस में, जूम इन जूम आउट, वो सारी चीजें करनी है मुझे। एंड मैं भी यूज वीएन करता हूँ, आई यूज वीएन फॉर माय एडिटिंग, एंड वो नहीं होता उतना खास, मतलब उसमें जूम इन जूम आउट का इतना अच्छा नहीं है ना। एक्चुअली वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट वन ऑफ द थर्ड सेमेस्टर, इसलिए पूछा था। ओके bro, can I start stock marketing with a very less amount of money? Tell me ekdam clear, but because I feel I can trust on you like influencer. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. But don't start just for the sake of making money. Start out of curiosity. Start from the learning mindset, and expect to lose a lot of money while you do that. Don't expect to get results from the first day itself, or in fact even the first 3 to 4 to 6 months. You might lose money, you might learn a lot of hard lessons, you might even realize that this thing is not entirely made for you. You are not cut out for the risk that it takes. You are not cut out for the amount of stress that it gives you on a day-to-day basis. Do you even have any idea of how much risk someone who in trading has to take? Of course there is a lot of risk involved, there's a lot of lots of skills involved there. So it's like a trial and error that you have to do. So if you go with the right mindset, you can make it. But the key again is for you to survive and sustain through the initial years. Once you do that, then you're going to be clear, of course. So that would be the whole, मतलब पूरा फंडा वही है यार, मैंने आपको बता दिया. Bro, I have started my YouTube channel. How can I make it grow more like you doing? I'm loving your contents. Thank you, yaar. I appreciate that. Can I edit your one video bhaiya for you because I love your content and want to make your video looks more cool? Uh, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. Uh, See, actually, I have a lot of criteria for the video that I want. I want it to be in a very specific way. So whoever is editing for me, they will need to be in a lot of communication with me. And the previous experience that I had with someone who was editing my videos was okay. It was not, but it affected my consistency in some extent because it was a lot of hassle. So that's why it's like I'm right now. I'm not even taking the hassle to decide who is going to edit for me, and like I don't know. I want to do research, and unfortunately, in India, it's not worth it. So, what should I do? As whenever I see options, and many say that particular fields are not worth it. See, you are never going to come to a point where other people are not going to say that this is not worth it. Everyone is going to give opinion because giving an opinion is free. It's the easiest thing in the world to do, to just give your opinion, right? So do not expect to get to a point where you won't get opinions. You will always get opinions. You will have to take a decision coming from your heart. You will have to take the risk. If you really like something, if you really want to do something, then it's worth it for you to try it, just for the sake that it's coming from your heart. Because you would much rather take a decision come and like fail at it and find out that it is not for you, rather than just keep it in your keep it stuck in your heart, or keep it like you suppress it to the point that you grow up and you become miserable, where you're like, okay, I wish I would have tried this thing. So it's a question that you need to answer for yourself. Do you want to really give yourself that chance, or do you want to just, it's okay, that's okay. Actually, there's alternatives. There's always going to be alternatives. But what's stopping you from trying research? And let me tell you that we live in a very connected society nowadays. So I literally have a friend who is doing research in India, okay, and he's working with people from all around the world. Now, of course, and he did all of that while being enrolled in a computer science degree. Okay, so let me tell, like, here's me giving you an example that all of those things are possible and people are actually doing it. You look like Sid Malhotra, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I get that a lot. I don't know why I was saying thank you, but yeah, I get that a lot for some reason. That is not the first time I'm getting that. Did you regret to BCA? No, I do not regret any of my decisions. Like I made them for a reason. I made them from a particular mindset, and if I could go back, I would make them all the same. Because, well, if I hadn't made those decisions, I probably would not be sitting here, because I learned from my mistakes, and that's why I am here. Yeah. I find that there's too many questions for me to complete today. So I think that's where I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to take any more questions. I won't be able to read any more of your chats. We can casually talk for the next 2 to 3 minutes. All right, to the next 2 minutes. The rest of the questions I'm going to take on Sunday, because tomorrow I won't be streaming because I won't be home. I'm going for a vacation, 1 day vacation. So yeah, that's what's up in my life, guys. Yeah, and yes, this was a lovely stream, like all of the others. By the way, guys, also I've noticed that there's lots of people who are interested in editing in this channel, in this community itself. By the way, you can also join my Discord and you can connect there, all of you guys. Yo, bro, I can make your long form video in a shorts type clip and edit it so more people can see you. For example, like facts. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's see. The link is in my banner, like the my YouTube page. You would be able to see it, but I'll still, yeah, you're better off clicking the link from the YouTube banner. Okay, you'd find it in my homepage. Just click on that link and you'll be able to join that Discord server where you can talk to other people. I was too interested in animation and VFX when I was young. I used to spend my time watching those tutorials. Lol. And what changed now? Are you what are you interested in now? Fine, I guess I'll ask questions later. Then sure. I have these streams on a regular basis. I usually have them almost every day. I use DaVinci, by the way. Okay. Bro, thank you for this time. Just have some water, please. I don't have water around me, but thanks for the lovely reminder. And thank you for your consideration, guys. You guys are really so nice. What's your streaming time? Well, technically my streaming time is 7, but I there's a lot of days where I miss the mark and where I'm not very punctual with my time. But it's usually either 7 or it's late night. It's one of the like if it's not 7, then it's after 10. Yeah. Raman put it better. It's anytime. It's literally anytime. But yeah, mostly I'm trying to make it to 7. For some reasons, I have not been able to be punctual this week. But yeah, it's 7 p.m. for official reasons. Like if you are asking me the time. Turn on notifications. I don't have time for doing all those now because I'm always busy with something or the other, like assignments, please. That's fine. I'm not. I was just saying that you can do that. You don't have to do that. Of course, by all means, do your work and find out whatever it is that you want to do in your life, and spend time improving yourself. That's amazing. What's your streaming time? Okay, I've already read that. Thank you, Bhaiya. I'm feeling that I'm in personal chat with you. Love you. Love you too, yeah. Love you too. Bro will send you a shorts video of yours by editing from your video by my own choice because I'm learning phase and I want to tell me how I made it as senior brother. Sure. You can do that. You can use my mail to send me, and you can use, yeah, you can send it to me in my mail. I have a reel, I have a YouTube short that I had recorded today. I'm going to upload it probably on next week because I don't have the time to cut that thing. See, what editing includes for me is that I'll record the I'll record the video first, then I'll have to do the cutting part where I'll filter out all the pauses, all the awkward mistakes and everything. I'll cut that out, and that's usually it. Okay, then I'll have to just download that video. Then I use then I send it through the processing, the audio processing, to filter the voice. And yeah, that's it. And then go for the thumbnail. I'll make the thumbnail, but my thumbnail process is fairly simple. It's very minimalistic. It does not require much effort. It takes like probably a few minutes for me to come up with a thumbnail. Yeah, that's literally my video process. And then I'll upload it. I'll hit upload. It takes about 30 minutes, for like 15 minutes for it to upload. That's my video YouTube video upload process. From all the way from me to recording the video to uploading it. Bro, one personal question. Are you single? Bro, you are very talkative. You are answer single question like a long form video. Oh God. Yes, that's the thing about me, right? I'm hella talkative. I love to explain things. which is why I believe that I'm so cut out for this kind of a platform, long form YouTube video, not even Instagram, YouTube videos. I can send my work on your Discord. Yes, you can. You can. भाई हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट का कितना खर्चा आ जाता होगा? यार मुझे कैसे पता होगा यार ये? मैंने नहीं करवाया हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट। भाई आपने मुझसे क्यों पूछा यार? ये चलो देखते हैं कितना आ जाता है। यार मुझे इतना पता है कि हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट अगर आप टर्की में जाके करवाओगे ना तो आपको डिस्काउंट मिलेगा। वहां पे बहुत स्पेशल होता है, मतलब वो, मतलब बहुत लोग जाते हैं वहां पे हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट करवाने। हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट प्राइस, यार महंगा आता है हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट, इट्स एक्सपेंसिव। ओह, वेल नो, द कॉस्ट ऑफ अ हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट इन इंडिया जनरली रेंजेस फ्रॉम ₹35,000 टू 1,20,000 रुपीज। ठीक है यार, मतलब इतना तो ज्यादा नहीं लग रहा। Hi, Nerdy Enchanto. Hi. Well, you are in the wrong time, unfortunately, because I'm about to end the stream. ये वाला सवाल हमेशा स्किप हो जाता है। तो आपका टर्की का एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा था? अरे यार अरे यार मुझे जाना है यार, हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट के लिए नहीं ऑब्वियसली, लेकिन मुझे जाना है यार। आई लव दैट प्लेस बिकॉज ऑफ द हिस्ट्री दैट देयर इज। आई एम वेरी मच इंटरेस्टेड इन हिस्ट्री आल्सो, बाय द वे। हेयर फॉल, डाउनफॉल, Ayush bhai, you should visit Rian Clinic. Yeah, Ayush bhai, you can visit Rian Clinic, I suppose. Anyways, guys, uh, this was a fun session as usual. Have you ever tried some online personality test like MBTI? Yes, I did when I was 16 years old, or maybe in the past. I have tried it, but I don't even remember the result. I think I'm an INTJ or something. I'm not sure. Do you study history too? I'm interested in history. I even listen to historical music. I, good night, guys. Thank you for coming to the stream. I will see you in the next stream or in the next video, whichever you decide to watch. क्योंकि मेरी वीडियो आज की भी लाइव हो गई है, so you can click on that and you can start watching it. It's a pretty good information. एक मतलब पूरा ड्रामा है। मैंने पहली बार एक रिएक्शन दिया है एक वीडियो पे जो बहुत वायरल चली गई है, बाय द वे। इट्स अ करियर रिलेटेड वीडियो, तो आप वो भी देख सकते हो। सो यस, थैंक यू गाइस फॉर कमिंग टू द स्ट्रीम। आप काम क्या करते हो? मैं यही करता हूँ यार जो मैं अभी कर रहा हूँ। मैं बकबक करता हूँ बेसिकली। मैं ज्ञान देता हूँ लोगों को। कल स्ट्रीम पर क्वेश्चंस लाना। uh, कल स्ट्रीम नहीं होगी गाइस, परसों स्ट्रीम होगी। ओके, कल नो स्ट्रीम। बाय बाय गाइस, हैव अ गुड वीकेंड। आई विल सी यू ऑन संडे at 7 p.m. maybe. I'll give the update on the community post. इन रियल लाइफ यही है यार, ये इससे पैसे कमा रहा हूँ मैं। सो या आई एम मेकिंग मनी फ्रॉम दिस। आपको ऐड आ रही है ना, उससे पैसे कमा रहा हूँ मैं।